teams will meet at half court, share some love as well as some ceremonial gifts as they do at every FIBA international event, as we take a look at the three referees of today's game from left to right. Middle is the crew chief, Alan Dos Santos from Brazil, and on the very right, last but absolutely not last, Britvars Helmsteins from Latvia. The starting lineups for both teams. Here's Team Italy. Like I said, a really strong bunch here of the young core led by Cecilia Zandalicini, number 9 on your screen. The TCL player of the game just yesterday. She had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And of course, Team Italy is coached by head coach Andrea Capobianco, recently named best coach of FIBA Women's Eurobasket 2025 after leading Italy to the podium after 3 decades. On the other end, it's the starting lineup for Team USA, and it's been a different starting lineup for all 3 games. Head coach Kara Lawson said, "Don't look too much into this. We're just trying to find combinations and get ready to see who plays well with who when it comes to the World Cup come September." Now, Kara Lawson not here for Team USA for this game, so at the head coaching spot is Nate Tibbetts, who's currently the head coach of the Phoenix Mercury of the WNBA. And he made his coaching debut for the USA as a head coach of the men's Pan American Games back in 2011. And like I mentioned, both teams coming off 2 wins early here in San Juan. USA beating Senegal and Puerto Rico in a packed house last night, or 2 nights ago, excuse me. And Italy also coming off 2 wins against Puerto Rico and New Zealand. In the first game here today, we had one teams, USA or Italy, will head out with their first loss of the tournament.
Yes, it is going to be a very interesting game. Very different teams, of course. 2 different DNAs. We're talking about strengths, about every team, every time we commentate these games. And of course, Team USA doesn't have too many weaknesses from what I understand.
We've got the defending champs taking on one of the strongest young teams coming out of Europe who have had a really strong start here at the tournament. And we've got a player who's represented Italy for nearly 2 decades on the international stage here to break it all down.
It's Italy, it's a very well-oiled machine. They have players who has won at any level in Europe and especially in the Italian league, and so their chemistry is well known and it's been going for many years. They had a very good tournament, European tournament last year, winning the bronze medal, which was a many years. These girls are doing a great job past few years, and I'm sure they're gonna keep doing that. We'll see if tonight is gonna be a great night for Team Italy.
You're tuned in to the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifiers here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's USA taking on Italy. USA in the white jerseys, Italy in the blue. I'm Kelsey Ray Johnson, joined by the one and only Danilo Gallinari. And tip-off is underway. USA will have the first possession here in San Juan. A brand new starting lineup, and I think the chemistry is there the coach was looking for as Julia Copper puts in the first hoop for the Americans.
You can see that this play has been drawn up by the coach and played with perfect timing. That was a play that needed a perfect timing in order to work, and the pass was right on target.
First shot for Italy is just short, but an offensive rebound gives them an extra opportunity. Here's Lorella Kubai. Spins, gets caught by Ryan Howard. Francesca Pasta off the glass is good. Would you say day before. The bank is officially open here in San Juan.
Yes, and I don't know what day is today. Let's call it a Saturday. The bank is open on Saturday, so make your way to the bank if you need.
Jackie Young looks to respond. Can't connect from the field, but she will go to the foul line for two. Look at that pass. We wonder why. Find her teammate.
And if you are a coach, you definitely want to see that play again and use it and put it in your backpack for your team.
Jackie Young at the line for one more. She was the first overall pick back in the 2019. Misses that one, and Kubai for Italy comes down with the board. Francesca Passa at the point guard position, directing traffic. Is Jasmine Keys over to Kubai. Kubai pump fake, kicks out to Verona. Verona has been an offensive threat for this Italian team. A good pass inside to Zandalicini. That one is good. And that's the leader of this team, the leading scorer and the veteran.
A great cut by Cecilia, backdoor cut, and a perfect pass by Verona.
Another perfect pass there by the point guard. That one just doesn't connect, but it swings around, gets to Kalia Copper, and Zandalicini down with the board. Kubai over to Passa. Passa, one of the fastest players on the court, and you can see it right there. Kicks it out to Keys, back to Kubai. Kubai at the elbow. Looking at her matchup, she had a one-on-one opportunity, and Chelsea Gray, great on defense, no foul, and the stop. And here she is over to Copper. Copper into the big man, Dearica Camby. Camby picks up her dribble, gets it over to Gray. Blocked there by Verona. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kalia Copper with the backdoor cut of her own.
Great pass by Captain Gray. And a very good backdoor cut. Perfect connection with Copper for an easy layup.
Easy steal there for Jackie Young as she tries to get going in transition, but Zandalicini, a smart player, slows it down and gets a deflection there to cause the turnover. Zandalicini back up top to Kubai. They swing it around the horn. Dearica Hamby gets her hand on it, and the steal, she saves it. With Copper now in transition, USA doesn't have numbers, so they're going to pull it out. There, Verona, the smaller player of that matchup, has great positioning to grab the steal.
When you have that kind of heart, if you have a big heart, it doesn't matter what body you got.
Heart over height.
Yes.
That's what Fred VanVleet says. Here's Lorella Kubai going against Dearica Hamby. A great one-on-one matchup we're going to get a lot of today. Lorella just cannot finish. She hits the deck and now tries to get back on defense. Verona.
It was a good, smart foul, we call it, to stop the play. It would have been an easy drive, but Verona was quick enough to spend that foul.
The crowd goes wild. I know you hear that. And that's because Caitlin Clark is checking into the game for the first time. Of course, a fan favorite, not only here in San Juan, but all over as part of women's basketball continues to grow. And Caitlin Clark is the sixth man today. Checks into the game for Team USA.
And the fever for Caitlin Clark is high everywhere in the world.
And Caitlin Clark immediately making an impact for Team USA. Grabs it, swipes it, and throws it in off the glass for 2 points. Tight defense now by Team USA, but Kalia Copper is charged with the foul. Just her first foul of the game. It'll be Italy ball on the sideline. USA leading the way 7-5 early in this one. It's a close game and already getting physical. Yeah, and you'll like this one when we talk about consistency and good games for players. 14.6 rebounds in her last game. She shot 100% from the... Did not work on her, unfortunately, and we hope to see her back in the final 2 games here for Italy. But for Team Italy, everyone healthy on the American side. And like I mentioned, the coach is not up as head coach of this squad for this game. And we still have a frozen shot clock, Danilo.
He's working on the other side. Now he's working.
I had an idea if we couldn't get it to work. We get all the little girls who are in attendance right now in Caitlin Clark jerseys. We get them this. It looks like everything is back up and working now, so we're just seconds away of getting back into action. It's USA taking on Italy right now.
The game, 2 shots for Kubai.
Now I mentioned Kubai's scoring. She's also been really impactful on the defensive end as well. 5 rebounds in the first game, 6 in the second. And she wasn't going up against small them, including Amani McGee-Stafford. And then New Zealand is known for their physicality, and she matched that with 6 rebounds just 2 days ago.
She is so active, offensively, defensively. In the meantime, a little funny thing that is happening. A little bit about the music. There was music going on while Kubai was shooting the free throw.
Honestly, fair complaint.
Fair complaint, especially if you don't like that.
Here's Chelsea Gray now for Team USA. Another incredible pass inside. Early in this one.
Inside out game, they also call it the old school game. The ball in first.
With a head of steam, just a little strong. USA comes down with the board, and here's Jackie Young now. Loses her dribble a bit, gives it up to Gray, right back to Young. At the front rim, but Dearica Hamby there with the big offensive rebound over 3 blue jerseys. Gets it out to Copper, and it's good for another 3 from Team USA. They are making it rain.
And when you get an offense, coach will tell you, look right outside. If you don't have an easy layup, somebody's going to be open for the 3-point shot, and the ball should go in.
Fading away, Kubai can't get it done. USA comes down with it, but Verona there with the fight. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Jackie Young. You saw her on a little acting, but I like a little acting, to be honest.
We don't mind a little acting in that case. I think it was a clear offensive foul, a little percentage of acting, maybe a 15%. I would. Baseline out of bounds for Italy. They will run the usual screener for Cecilia to come out and maybe shoot.
Here she is, Angelicini hands it off to Santucci, who just subbed in, as well as Angel Reese for Team USA, getting action on the floor now. Zandalicini pops up, no good. Big rebound by Angel Reese doing what she does so well and rebounds right away. And Chelsea Gray doing exactly what she does. A big 3 from Chelsea Gray. That's her first bucket of the game to go along with 1 rebound and 2 assists. And it forces, great thing about these broadcasts, you don't have to listen to us in the timeouts. We're going to go into the timeout of Italy and see what Coach Capobianco tells his team.
Perché dobbiamo regalare? Perché? Perché dobbiamo regalare? Una cosa, se sono 1 contro 1 con la lunga, non venire a vedere dal lato forte. Ma non si aiuta! È palla canestro! È palla canestro di alto livello! Non raddoppi là dentro!
And Kelsey, we saw in the timeout, my good friend Andrea Capobianco got a little emotional and talking to when the ball gets in after offensive rebound, just play 1-on-1, no need to double for an easy pass outside. 3 point shots that were taken by Team USA were all from the same doubling situation from the inside.
Yeah, Team USA is shooting 60% from 3, so it's almost like he knows what he's talking about. Almost like he's been at the helm of Team Italy for decades. It's going to be a traveling violation. Double dribble by Santucci. Italy responds on the defensive end after a passionate timeout from Coach Capobianco.
And Andrea is always very passionate, and that's why he's one of the best coaches in the world.
Although she didn't get the steal, what she did do is take lots of time off the shot clock for Team USA. 4 seconds to shoot. Jackie Young turns the corner, blocked by Zandelis. Just 0.8 to shoot. A great defensive possession so far for Team Italy. They've done it for 23 seconds. There's 1 second now on the shot clock. They did it for 23 seconds. Can they complete it with this one?
We'll see.
Shot clock violation. The buzzer goes. Santucci doesn't stop. Oh! Stopping it, and Santucci said, someone's going to have to get the ball from me. I'm going all the way. Way to take advantage of it. And great defense there by the Italians. Paige Becker's first minutes into the game. Gray through the legs. 2 dribble, pull up, and we haven't seen this Chelsea Gray yet in the tournament.
Chelsea got it all. She's just showing it now, but we know she got it and showed us. Nothing but net.
Zandelisini going one-on-one against Young. Just short. Young with the rebound over to Clark. Clark to Young. Young, 1 dribble, gets it inside, and it's good for the and one opportunity. Angel Reese makes it count, and she'll get a trip to the line for 1 more.
And Angel Reese, she is the best one from one basket to the other. She beats every big man every single time, going on defense and offense. Her activity and energy is always present.
For Team USA, Kelsey Plum checks into the game, and for the Italians, Sarah Madeira checks back into the game as Angel Reese has 1 shot. And of course, Angel performance against Puerto Rico, looking to add to her resume here in San Juan. USA's up 21-9, just under 3 minutes to go in the first. Pass it to Santucci, gets it right back. Kubai, right back to Santucci. Drives baseline, pulls up. Zandelisini, a couple dribbles. She's going to do it herself on that one. The veteran of this team makes that one look easy against the defense of the Americans.
That's Cecilia's shot. You can just count it in once she gets jumper.
Paige Becker is called for the traveling violation as Ryan Howard checks into the game, as well as Laura Spreafico of Team Italy.
We got the last name. No doubt that now the pronunciation is perfect.
Team Italy clawing their way back into this one. Santucci at the helm, a nice backdoor cut from the captain out to Spreafico, just off the mark, and another rebound for Angel Reese. Just her second of the game, but she just checked in a few seconds ago. Caitlin Clark to Angel Reese, what a connection! Angel is gonna go back towards Italy. Santucci to Kubai. Kubai looking to pass. Picks up her dribble, and there's going to be a foul called there on Caitlin Clark. Clark's first personal foul of the game. Not in bonus, not shooting. It's going to be Italy ball on the sideline.
That's a big difference that you see from all the players from Team USA, right? They are usually used to play a lot of minutes. Maybe their defense cannot be that aggressive for the whole time, but we saw Caitlin Clark being very aggressive defensively, pressing 94 feet.
Yeah, and she was aggressive on the offensive there too as she gets to the hoop. Can't put it in. You see here, she went for the handoff and said, okay, I'll do this myself. Scoops it in from the charity stripe.
And I don't know if you saw, but my quick eyes from the replay saw a little double dribble from Caitlin Clark. But it was so quick when she did it that it wasn't easy to notice it.
Caitlin Clark. We'll call it a little CC Hezzy. She connects from the free throw line. As Italy still trying to get past this 11-point mark. It's pass inside to Madeira, but it's Madeira against 3 white jerseys in the key. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Italy, and they'll get another chance with 14 to shoot.
And you love it when you see your point guard, in this case, KP, going to the rebound and fighting with the big men and trying to get the ball.
Yeah, KP, the smallest player out there right now. One of the biggest hearts, though, and one of the biggest hustles that there is in the game. Andre checks in for Team Italy. She's inbounding on the baseline there. 10 seconds to shoot. Santucci up top off the Andre screen. Santucci turns the corner, pulls it back out, trying to get it inside. Great defense there by Howard. Got to put it up. Fico, one sidestep dribble is going to take. Team USA ball on the sideline, less than a minute to go in the first quarter.
And honestly, as a basketball player, you always want to have the ball in those no pressure, because you have to put up the shot. And so where is the pressure? There's nothing wrong with that.
Plum to Beckers. Beckers trying to create some space, and she just does that. Easy. Create space.
I'll probably send Paige to the left, because when she goes to the right, the money is always in the bank.
Yeah, she is lethal for that one dribble pull up right. Playing great defense now on the top scorer of Italy. What a pass! The referee is going to call that one just a half second too late. A beautiful play, a beautiful finish. Just needed a little extra time there. So Team Italy will stay at 11 points.
I think Capobiancore, also the team manager, former teammate of my dad, Roberto Brunamonti, saw that the ball went in before.
This is our first coach review of the tournament, actually. We're going to have a chance to go listen to what the two referees see, what they say, and the decision they come out with.
Okay, this is our red coat challenge. We're going to review if the yellow light appear before the shot. Can you play, please? Okay, ball is in the hands and the light appear.
Yeah.
No basket.
No basket confirmed.
You confirm?
Time.
You have. Okay, no basket. After review, is no basket. Go. No basket. 20.9. It's 20.9 in the game clock.
Wasn't much of a discussion on that one. They got a really good angle from that from the camera that they had watching, but when you slow it down like that, great call by the referees.
It's so hard. It's when I was on the court, I thought I was pretty fast, and then I look at myself on video, and I was so slow sometimes.
20.9 on the clock. Thinking USA will take all 20 of it as Caitlin Clark brings it up against Fico. Clark off the Reese screen. Sidestep, deep three, and there's Kaylin. Sidestep triple. USA is going to end the quarter with a steal. 28 for the Team USA. 11 points for Team Italy.
What a beautiful group of four numbers. 1891, 1891. When basketball was born, ladies and gentlemen.
The beautiful game of basketball. You're tuned in to USA playing basketball here in San Juan against Team Italy. To start the quarter, it's going to be an out of bounds, but USA. Kaylin Clark inbounding. Looking between Angel Reese and KP. Santucci almost has the steal. USA has numbers as Santucci gets back on defense. Step back fadeaway, Kelsey Blum. Her first bucket of the game, and that's a pretty one to start with.
Here we have another signature move, KP. One of the best, stopping right in the paint and shoot over the big.
Santucci drives, splits the defenders, goes up. A late whistle there. Angel Reese got the rebound, but there's going to be a foul called. And that one is on Angel Reese. Just her first personal foul of the game, but she will be taking a quick seat on the bench to let Dearica Hamby in. And this is the first time that we're seeing not the hockey subs for Team USA.
They look more like regular, standard, pretty standard basketball NBA, WNBA subs.
Yeah, one player at a time.
One at a time.
Mariela Santucci at the line. This is her 5th event with the senior program, and she just joined them back in 2013. She's played pro in the EuroLeague for a little over 3 years now. So a lot of experience under her belt. Spreafico. Back up to Santucci. Santucci off the on. To Olbis Andre, but it's stolen away by Team USA. Kelsey Blum, 1 against 1. She's going to pull it back out, and Paige Beckers back up to Caitlin Clark to set something up. Off the Hamby screen, dishes it into Hamby. Hamby makes that one look easy. What a give and go between those two. Love that connection.
It's tough to make, a decision defensively for Team Italy, because when they play that pick and roll, they've been scoring, making every single shot from 3, right? And so you cannot really help from the weak side, but you're giving an easy lane to the basket.
Yeah, almost unguardable action when you have this depth and this talent. Dishing it out to Plum. Plum redrives right down the middle. Nobody is there. She tries to hand it off to Dearica Hamby. Team USA playing almost a little bit too unselfish, but Dearica Hamby will head to the line after the foul's called on Spreafico.
The lane, as you saw, was wide open, Kelsey. That's what we've been talking about. Right now, the floor looks so big for Team USA with all these open lanes to the basket after making, like I said, every shot from the outside. Now it's easy to drive.
Dearica Hamby is the beneficiary of that driving from KP. Gets it handed to her. Now she's at the line. She is 6th overall, drafted in the 2015 WNBA draft. Made her first start here in San Juan today. Verona uses the Andre screen up top. Another screen. A nice dribble. Splits the defenders up top and very calm and poised puts in the jumper. Italy doesn't get back quite in time. There's 3 jerseys around. Hamby still able to get it up. No good though. Verona on the other end. Can she go back to back? Just off the mark. Hamby with the board.
That's the shot that Verona needs to take, and she needs to be even more aggressive and try that shot again and again and again.
Kelsey Plum with the signature shot once again. She's so quick, but can stop on a dime, and she does just that to give USA 36 points with just over 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Verona out to spray a Pico for 3.
And as a quick reminder for you, Kelsey, we already said it, but I'll remind you that Sprea Fico hasn't missed a shot since she was 10 years old.
And you know what? It's her first 3 of the day. So if you haven't missed in that long, girl, keep shooting. Costanza Verona waiting for the Madeira screen. Over to Andre. Kaczerek. Up against Hamby. Back up to Verona. 5 on the shot clock. Verona one-on-one against Beckers. Pulls up for the long 3. No good as she hits the deck. And Dearica Hamby pulling everything down on the defensive end. And that foul is called on Laura Sprea Fico, the captain of this Italian squad.
Very good foul, experienced foul to stop the break. That's something that you have to do a lot of times when you play against this Team USA that loves to run. They are very good at running.
It was so interesting to be at the press conference of the New Zealand game where Taylor Dalton said, "I'm excited to play USA tomorrow." A high five. Kelsey Plum drives. Cannot finish on the right-hand side, but will go to the line for 2 shots. Italy, 3 fouls already in this quarter, and a little over 6 minutes left to go until halftime as Kelsey Plum heads to the line. She's got 4 points already in this one. A strong take with the inside hand, and that foul goes against Olbis Andre.
In that situation, Team Italy tried to push Kelsey Plum going to her right. She said, "You're giving me my right. I'm going to take it. I'm lefty, but I'm going to take it."
Now Kelsey Plum, another first overall draft pick. This one back in 2017. And Kelsey Plum's resume is 101. 2-time WNBA champ, 4-time WNBA All-Star. She was the Finals MVP back in 2022 and the 6th Woman of the Year the year before that. And she's played a little bit all over the world in Turkey and, of course, many, many, many years in the WNBA.
Quite a resume.
Fassina up top against Copper. Zandalicini into Olbis Andre, and what positioning from Andre to be able to get that pass.
Great position and way to recognize the mismatch. Give the ball to your big right in the paint for a great lefty finish this time.
Plum looking to attack. Italy really packing the paint, and Costanza Verona with the block. Italy looking to set something up half court. A nice pass into Andre. And that connection has been it in the last few minutes, and this time Andre will go to the line for 2.
That was a very good setup by Cecilia, rejecting the screen. Good roll by the big. It was a nice pass for almost everyone.
Zandalicini had me fooled. I thought she was taking that shot, and then all of a sudden she passed it last minute. Olbis Andre has been really great for this Italian squad, as there's a timeout called by Team USA. And again, you don't have to listen to what we have to say. Let's head into Team USA to see what Coach Nate Tibbetts tells his squad with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first half.
Defensively, okay? Don't make stuff up. You gotta communicate. Let's go, away hip, and I want Kai in it. Okay, so we're going to go here. Paige is going to curl. Kai, I want you to get a catch. We're going to throw it ahead. Chelsea, give that a look. Kai, this is a speed cut. Give that a look, Jackie. If you don't get it, you're out. Chelsea, you're out. Now we're mid-pick and roll.
Here we go. USA, 1, 2, 3.
USA.
Good job, y'all. Here we go, guys.
You heard in the timeout, Team USA timeout with Coach Nate. He was pointing out that defensively, don't make anything up. Just follow the rules, follow the game plan, because it's going to work. And then offensively, ran the play that they're going to run next time down, and we'll see if they're going to be as effective as they have been after out of timeouts plays.
Always Andre at the line for one more. A rare miss from the line from her. She shot very high percentages in the first 2 games for Italy. Let's see how USA responds after the timeout with Coach Nate. There's Gray up top, couple little crossovers, getting deep in her bag with a hezzy. Chelsea Gray has come alive here in San Juan after having 2 pretty quiet games. She said, no, I'm here now.
Reminded me of those N1 mixtape that I grew up with. Crossover mix.
Yeah, her handles are so impressive. Her IQ impressive, and her shot making so far this game more impressive as Jasmine Keys puts some points on the board for Team Italy. And Keys struggled in the last game, going 1 for 6, but a great start to the game here against Team USA.
And Jasmine got her confidence, and she shoots the ball with confidence. She is an amazing player.
Italy gets the stop on one end, looking to punctuate it with points on the board on the other end. It's Cecilia Vandelicini. Vandelicini one-on-one against Young. Little fadeaway just off the back rim. Young now leading the way for Team USA. As you see a few substitutions going to come in the next dead ball for Team USA. Gray, a no-look pass inside to Erica Hamby up against Andre. A good physical body down low, but Erica going to get charged with the offensive foul. A little elbow there on Andre. Ryan Howard and Angel Reese check back into the game for Hamby and Beckers.
Good call by the ref measuring those elbows. And you have to look what's going on in the paint with those bigs. You're going to see a lot of elbows going back and forth. This time, good for Team Italy.
Something I'm sure you dealt with a lot in your NBA career down there.
I can't really admit all the things that I was doing with my elbows in the paint, because I got away with a lot of elbow throwing sometimes, but
it's all part of the game.
All part of the game.
Here's Verona now approaching the 3-minute mark of the first half. Kubai checks back into the game. Offensive firepower from her. Here's Jasmine Keys, hands off to Verona. Verona crosses up Gray, finds herself in the middle of the key, gets it into Keys. Can she get a hold of it? She does, gets it out to Kubai, and at the buzzer, Lorella Kubai chucks in the triple. Ryan Howard, can she answer? And of course she can. Ryan Howard has been lethal from beyond the arc so far in this tournament. 6 for 8 in the first game, and the second game she did not slow down. She's 7 for 12 so far in the first 2 games. Make that 8 for 13 now.
You cannot leave her open, especially after in transition. Just one shot, one pass, one shot, wide open shot. That's a great shot. Something that doesn't happen too often in any other team offense, where after one shot you are wide open like that. So you gotta run with pace, run with energy, and run with purpose.
Yeah, especially not when your best shooter is open too, as Ryan Howard makes them pay. She's called for the defensive foul on this end, which will give Italy a chance to run a baseline out-of-bounds play. Gets Jasmine Keys wide open on the three-point line. She hands it up to Verona, who's going to use the Kubai screen, pull it back out. Fassina saves it, tries to cross up Angel Reese. It's knocked out of her hands, and it's a 3-on-1 for Team USA. Kalia Copper tries to go all the way, cannot connect on the left-hand side, but she will head on over to the charity stripe for 2 shots.
That's a big difference in the way play basketball between the two teams. Jasmine was wide open. She has to take that shot. She just made one, and so be confident. You are wide open. You got to use that space to shoot and get the shot after your first advantage. Don't wait to get another shot like that.
Let's see if Coach Capobianco agrees. I have a feeling he's going to. Let's take a listen.
Così, soft, tiro a 3 punti. Noi stiamo giocando contro una squadra che si chiama USA, dove noi non dobbiamo sbagliare, tipo questa palla persa. E allora dicono loro perché sono bravi. Stanno giocando sui nostri errori, poi sono fenomeni. E ci mancherebbe. Ma perché dobbiamo concedere? Perché? Giochiamo anche pick and roll in continuità, tipo transizione, d'accordo? D'accordo? In continuità, muovendo gioco. E dobbiamo difendere. Chiaro?
Andrea Capobianco said clearly to the team that to win against Team USA, you got to play a perfect game. But as we all know, a perfect game in basketball is a game of mistakes. And so you are going to make mistakes. But once you do, you got to get back in defense and hope for the best.
That's really good advice. A perfect game of basketball is still a game of mistakes. How you respond to those mistakes. Let's see as Kalia Copper heads to the line. Some background on Copper if you're new here, if you're watching from any of our international feeds. She's the 7th overall pick in the 2016 WNBA draft. She's a WNBA champion, the finals MVP in 2021, and a 4-time All-Star. Currently playing for the Mercury, where Coach Nate is the head coach.
Yes, they know each other very well.
I would say he definitely knows strengths, weaknesses, and able to put her at where she needs to be to get the best Kalia Copper that there could be. And so far it has been. Had a great start to the game. As Zandalicini finds a cutting Kubai, and Kubai shows why she is so important to this Italian team. Kisses it off the glass, and what a finish there for Team Italy.
And that combo has been lethal between Cecilia and Kubai. Always working on that pick and roll.
Italy is showing a 2-3 zone now. Kubai gets a hand on it. And again, doesn't get the steal, but what Italy's been doing such a good job at is deflecting the ball and taking time off of the shot clock for Team USA. Under 3 seconds to go to shoot for the Americans. And they're taking it out just above the half-court line. Here's Kalia Copper. Copper pulls up for a long 2 right at the buzzer. The deflection didn't stop her from putting the ball in the hoop. Kalia Copper, 10 points, 1 rebound so far in this game against Italy.
That's going to be so tough. You play a perfect defense for basically 22 seconds. And then last 2 seconds, one-on-one situation, the ball goes up and the ball goes in.
Second personal foul number 7, Kalia Cooper.
There's a foul there called on Kalia Copper, her second personal foul of the game. And we're currently in bonus on both ends. It'll send Cecilia Zandalicini to the line for 2 shots. I mentioned Zandalicini, Italy's most well-known international player. She was part of the championship team in the WNBA, Minnesota Lynx, back in 2024. Played for the Valkyries with 10.5 points per game, and has made a huge impact on the international FIBA stage here for Team Italy throughout her career.
We see Team Italy playing the zone, and see if it's going to work.
Great communication on the zone so far. It is getting loud in here from those blue jerseys. Chelsea Gray going deep in her bag, and she has been fun to watch today. A real life and one mixtape, like you said. What a play by Chelsea Gray for her 9th point.
Not only a point guard, we are talking about and one mixtape 2001.
Here's Ryan Howard. Under 30 seconds to go in the half. Chelsea Gray showing us just how smooth she is. Can't connect, but Lorella Kubai will be charged with the foul. It's Kubai's first personal foul, and it will send Chelsea Gray to the line. Kubai pleading her case to the referee. I was guilty of that my entire playing career, too. I never fouled anyone, ever. Not once.
That was that behind the back by Gray is so quick. It goes to her spot, and the release is so quick too that you don't know if the ball is going in or not, but the ball is always going in where Gray is shooting the ball today.
Yeah, Gray had just 1 point in the last game against Puerto Rico. She's already up to 10 and counting to go along with 1 rebound and 3 assists. 11 points, excuse me, with that free throw. Zandalicini, great pass to Verona. 6 to shoot. Kubai back out to Verona. Verona spots up from 3. No good, and another rebound there for Angel Reese. Give her 5 rebounds in the first half. And after the first half, it's USA 50, Italy 30. San Juan, and so far looking good for both squads as they look to sharpen themselves as they head on to the World Cup. Of course, USA already qualified for their ticket to the World Cup, but it's Italy still looking to stamp their ticket to Berlin, Germany, and you know, if they win today, their ticket is stamped.
And if you have never been in Berlin, you have to know that Berlin was divided in 2 different cities during the Second World War. And so now if you go to Berlin, you are able to see the difference between one half of the city and the other one just by the way the buildings were built in the 2 different parts of the cities. One city has one half has one style, and the other half has a complete different style.
Well, maybe we'll be able to go. You've been.
I have been, but you've never been?
Never been to Berlin, no.
Can you speak German?
No.
Speaking Sie Deutsch?
I was gonna say some word in German, and then I thought, no, I don't know any words, actually. I've been to Germany for a basketball game. I went to Hamburg, but never Berlin. It'll be cool. The World Cup happening this September in Berlin, Germany. This September in Berlin, Germany. There's 3 available spots for 5 teams here in San Juan as USA has already stamped their ticket to the World Cup.
Capobianco has requested to be more physical because the haven't been very physical as they've always been, especially in the first 2 games, so they have to be more physical, and Andrea Capobianco. This is the 2 plays that they're going to play offensively, which is paige.
We'll see how Team Italy responds after the timeout from Coach Capobianco. To Kubai, but a little miscommunication there between the guards. It's an out of bounds. And there's a substitution coming in. Bench, and Francesca Passa comes back in, and hopefully her speed can get something done for Coach Capobianco and the Italians. Here's Chelsea Gray to Hamby. Hamby comes off the copper screen. There is a whistle. Oh, it's a charging. I didn't know if it was a charge or a travel. It's a charging call. Here's Chelsea Gray to Hamby. Hamby comes off the copper screen. Hamby going 1-on-2, and there is a whistle. Oh, it's a charging. I didn't know if it was a charge or a travel. It's a charging call on De'Erica Hamby. That's her third personal foul of the game so far.
I don't know what they were trying to accomplish in that with that offense, but they were all smiling and laughing. So I think they'll try it again next time down.
Kubai on the offensive now. Hands it off to Pasa. Pasa against Howard. Gets it out to Kubai from the corner three. She likes that one. Usually Verona with the rebound. They got a fresh 14. Zandalicini doesn't need it, but it's just long. Hamby with the board. It's her 9th board of the game so far. Here's Copper. Drives. Goes up. Blocked by Lorella Kubai. Kubai gets the best out of that one-on-one possession right there. 15 on the clock.
And Kubai being so quick and able to play defense from 1 through 5.
Well, miscommunication there on the defensive end. Gets the wide open bucket for Team USA as they push ahead 62-32. But Pasa, we've talked about her speed time and time again, shows it off there to get the open look.
And Team Italy needs Pasta to be super aggressive every time she has the ball, either one-on-one or pick and roll situation, attack the basket. Nobody can be as fast as you.
Young scores that one over 3 blue jerseys in the key. Kubai against Hamby, gets it back out to Verona. Verona uses the keys screen. Looks for the mismatch inside. Lorella Kubai dribbles, turns around, fading to the side, and gets that one to go. What a shot by Kubai.
That's a tough shot. Very much needed for Team Italy.
Young looks to respond, nothing but net. A quick shot for them, but it works. What a three from Jackie Young.
Another miscommunication between the players and Italian national team. They were supposed to switch, but you have to switch up and aggressive.
Gray tries to get that one off. What a rare miss from her tonight. And it's slowing down now for Italy. Verona picks up her dribble. Kubai looking to hand off. Zandalicini. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Zandalicini doubled. Finds the open Jasmine Keys from the top. And there we go. A big three answered by Team Italy. Jackie Young. Crossovers up top over to Ryan Howard. Both teams slowing down. Ryan Howard turns the corner, finds 2 defenders, and Kubai with the steal. Gets it over to Zandalicini. She's on the move. Italy had the numbers, but Howard with another steal. And here's Gray. Wanted the shot. Instead, she's going to hand it off to Jackie Young. Young from 3 off the mark. Rebound, Italy.
Another quick shot by Team USA. Those quick shots have been working for them, not this time.
Zandalicini can't connect on that one as she hung in the air. Jackie Young down with the board and over to Chelsea Gray in the corner for 3 off the mark. An offensive rebound though for Jackie Young as the Americans get another fresh 14. Jackie Young backdoor cut. That one no good. Both teams looking a little tired right now. There hasn't been a stoppage of play in a really long time.
The clock is running and keep running.
Verona over to Pasa. Pasa to Kubai. Kubai back up to Pasa. reposition herself. The step back 2 against Howard is short. Team USA's got 5 new players ready to come in. Team Italy has got 3. But once again, we go back and forth and no dead ball. This might be the longest we've gone all tournament without a stoppage.
Longest stoppage, but quick game.
Yeah, quick game. And if Italy scores, USA will call a timeout. Here's Jasmine Keys. Puts it up from 3. That's a big 3 from Jasmine Keys. Give her 8 points on the night. And USA calls the timeout.
Finally, Jasmine being consistent. Very good signal for Team Italy.
Both teams shooting over 45% from the 3. It's been an impressive showing, and I have a slight feeling that this timeout was called by Coach Nate to get the subs in. And it was looking a little sluggish out there from both sides. We got 5 new players on the bench now, and they're gonna have 5 new players, fresh legs, come into this one. But of course, you have the minute, you may as well draw something up. With 5 new players, what do you think they're looking? Do you think they're looking either to take advantage and continue to grow the lead against Italy, or are they more, let's see what we can do and run some plays that we can get some practice on?
For sure, some practice on, and the plays that they are going to run, especially the first play that we're going to see right now, are plays where you have to make sure that you're going to pass the ball to each other at least 4 or 5 times, get a little touch by every single player that just got on the floor. We're not going to see just a one pick and roll, 1 or 2 passes shot by Team USA. And Italy right now trying to put some more pressure. A couple of subs in, new legs, fresh energy, and trying to put some pressure. 94 feet for Team Italy.
Let's reset the lineups for Team Italy: Kubai, Spreafico, Madeira, Passa, and Santucci. And for Team USA, it's Plum, Reese, Clark, Billings, and Beckers on the top of your screen there. Clark up top against Passa. 2 of the fastest guards. She creates space. Great defense there by Passa, and a rare miss from Clark.
It was a good move by Caitlin Clark. But the ball didn't go in. And now Italy on the offensive end.
Passa tries to get the pass to Santucci. It's knocked away by Plum, and so no over and back call there. Santucci going one-on-one against one of the best one-on-one defenders that there is in basketball, and look what she's able to do. Turnaround jumper, what a finish by...
They have half-court screen to free up your point guard. It's a good try, but she was standing. It was a good call. The ball, by the way, went in by the 3-point shot by Caitlin Clark.
2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Santucci drives baseline, kicks it out to Madeira. No pass is easy when you've got Kelsey Plum on the court. Madeira, 5 seconds to shoot, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Spreafico. She finds herself going up against 3 white jerseys in the key. USA called for the foul on that one with 1.7 on the clock, and that foul is against Caitlin Clark, her 2nd personal foul of the game.
It was a good rebound by the Team Italy, especially after a good offensive possession, and now a chance to get some rhythm for Spreafico.
Spreafico didn't actually fly over to Puerto Rico with her team. She came a day late because she had a club game she had to play on March 7th, so she flew in a day late. But she is the most senior player on this program. She's been with the senior team since 2012.
You must have some good contacts, because these informations are pretty interesting. I did not know.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, it's USA 69, Italy 45. Team that loves to get in the paint.
Now we'll see if Team USA will be able to recognize the advantages that they have.
And early on, they don't got to get in the paint. Kelsey Plum makes them pay from outside. 9 points for her.
And if you find the advantage after just one pass, why not? Take it.
Santucci and Plum has been a fun matchup to watch. Both really tough guards. Passa into Santucci, out to Madeira. Madeira has been one of the best shooters on Team Italy, and it doesn't stop now. This is her first bucket of the game, but all tournament long, she has been flames, throwing them from three.
As they say in Puerto Rico, fuego!
That's definitely Madeira's. Caitlin Clark gets the pass in the key and has a reverse layup underneath. Angel Reese, 5 points, 5 rebounds.
That was a very good finish with the left, reverse layup.
Madeira with the steal, and Paige Becker is called for the foul, her second personal foul of the game. It'll be Italy ball on the sideline.
And from the side, Italy has a play called base. And we're going to see a zipper action to get the ball to the point guard.
Does that word mean something?
Usually a zipper action is just...
No, like the word, like call, the play call.
Base means base.
Oh. USA up 74-48. Here's Caitlin Clark. Gets it into Monique Billings. Great defense there. The referee from up top is going to call a block. Coach Capobianco not happy with that one. I understand what he's saying there. It was the furthest referee away, but sometimes the angle is the angle, and it's going to send Monique Billings to the line for 2 shots.
And Andrea Capobianco was reminding one of the refs that since they were basically in the same position, it's impossible for the ref to see from that angle. And maybe the ref did not agree calling that call, and now we have one more free throw.
Monique Billings making her debut on the senior team here in San Juan, and an impressive one. 3 points so far in this game, but she's had a couple good games before this. She's averaging 9 points per game in her first 2 games with the senior program. Madeira from 3, just short, as Billings picks up another rebound, and here's Beckers now back in the game. Beckers, quarterback of this team right now. She loves a pull-up jumper. That one's good for Paige Beckers.
Going to the right. When Paige goes to the right, like I said before, the ball, there is a very good chance the ball goes in. So if you know your personnel, you try at best to send her to the left. I know it's not
KYP.
K to the Y to the P.
Look at this, couple dribbles. Doesn't even need to step back. She's just so good at stopping and popping and putting it in. And Paige Beckers, 4 points today. A quiet game from her. Santucci goes to the line for 2 shots. Santucci played D1 basketball as well. She played in Toledo. She was the team captain her senior year, and she's 5th in school history and career assists.
Can you tell us a little more about Toledo? Where is Toledo, the state?
Toledo, Ohio, where the great Allie Clifton went and played basketball there as well. There's going to be a tie-up here at the logo. Both teams happy with the tie-up, each of them high-fiving each other. The possession arrow is going to stay with Team Italy. They got 18 to shoot as Ray Burrell checks back into the game, or not back into the game, into the game for the first time today, excuse me, as Angel Reese will take a quick seat on the hardwood. Here's Santucci. Drives baseline, a nice pass into Madeira. Blocked by the backboard there as Caitlin Clark is on the move, looking to add to her assist title. There's going to be an offensive foul there, and that one is on Caitlin Clark. That's her 3rd personal foul of the game. After not seeing this a lot in the first couple games, we've seen a lot of hooking calls today already.
And it was such a tough call to make because it happens so quick. And you have to look at the defender and the offensive player. So the players got to adapt to the rule.
Passa, high off the glass, no good. Monique Billings with the rebound, and now Paige. She went to the left and missed.
See, they listened to the KYP.
Here's Santucci on the other end, being guarded closely by Plum. Clark goes for the steal, and Passa takes full advantage. Francesca Passa, 7 points in this one, and she's just so fast. She only needs half a step to be able to take full advantage of a mismatch there, and she does just that. Forces USA to call the timeout. Now look, I know they're up 78-51, but if you're Coach Nate coaching this team, it doesn't matter about the score so much. You're looking to sharpen yourself as you get ready for a World Cup and the Olympics. And to use Caitlin Clark's word, it has looked a little bit clunky this quarter.
How do you spell that word?
C-L-U-N-K-Y. She said it's a word she learned in Iowa.
They only use it in Iowa?
I don't know. She just said it was an Iowa word. Clunky. A little out of sorts. Not their best so far.
Got it. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary, so that's why I was asking a new word that I am learning.
You can be a real Iowan.
A real Iowan. Now I got it.
I'm not sure that's what people from Iowa are called. Sounds right. Out of the timeout. Kiki Iriafin checks back in, no, not back. Checks into the game for the first time for Team USA. She's had a couple really good outings for Team USA, making her debut on the senior team here in San Juan. So to reset, you've got Burrell, Plum, Clark, Iriafin, and Beckers, and no substitutions in. Oh, there is substitution in, excuse me, for Team Italy as Andre checks back into the game to go along with Spreafico, Madeira, Santucci, and Passa. Passa with the rebound as we approach the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Passa so quick. She's gonna pull it right back out though and set something up for her team. Inside to Madeira. She's got the size advantage on Beckers. Turns, throws it up, no good, and Ovas Andre gets the rebound over Iriafin. Here's Spreafico up top, step back, a little hezzy, it's stripped by Caitlin Clark. And Clark gonna take it back the other way. Plum puts up the three, it's no good, and there's an offensive foul, called there on Kiki Iriafin.
Number 15, Kiki Iriafin. Her first personal foul.
She storms through the defender in the key. That's just her first personal foul, of course, been on just so quick, able to get open and get things going for the Italians.
I forgot to say beep beep every time you say Francesca Passa. I forgot. I'm gonna get back to my game now and say that every time you mention Passa. Beep beep.
Madeira over to Andre, and it's good. It took a minute, it rolled around, but good for 2 points. Obis Andre, 5 points, 4 rebounds, and counting. Iriafin drives against Andre. Turnaround, no good. Pulled down by Madeira. Now Italy looking to run the other way. Santucci uses the Andre screen. Gets it to Andre. Obis Andre up and under is good, and she's had a real good start to this possession. 7 points, 4 rebounds for her. Here's Clark against Passa. Clark, a beautiful pass to Burrell. Ray Burrell to Iriafin. She passes right back out to Becker. Spots up from deep, and it's good for 3 points. Plus a chance to make it a 4-point time again. Just such a beautiful shot. Even when she's fouled and on the deck. It's nothing but net. Take a look at that one. Paige Beckers.
When you play defense against that kind of shooter, you have to be aggressive, of course, and very good shooters, they learn how to shoot and also take the foul, using your aggression as an advantage.
8 points for Paige Beckers in just under 19 minutes. Santucci over to Madeira. Madeira to Andre. Olvis. Andre has been the offensive go-getter for Team Italy. Iriafin called with the travel. Just looked a little indecisive as she drove. But like I said, having a really good tournament here so far in Puerto Rico. She was shooting, you're gonna like this one, in both games, 100% from the field. Did not miss a shot in the first 2 games.
What about today?
Today, she hasn't scored yet.
So it's still staying on 100% as of now.
Olvis Andre down low. Oh, that would have been a fun one, but just off the mark. Here's Paige Beckers. Nice little cross. The blocking foul on Esprella Fico. Laura Esprella Fico, it's her 4th personal foul of the game. 2 of them back-to-back against Paige Beckers.
Foul number 23, Laura Fico. So for Italy, coming in number 37, Martina Casarini.
15 seconds to shoot. Caitlin Clark will inbound on the sideline. Into KP, being guarded closely by Santucci. Plum to Beckers. Beckers drives middle, pulls up. What do we say? Right-hand side, 1-2 dribble, pull up. Paige is lethal. 10 points for her on the night.
I think in this case, I would say that she hasn't missed that shot since she was 2 years old.
I would agree with that one. And on the other end, just as impactful, Paige Beckers takes the charge. Look at this, sets her feet. And Passa runs right into her. Francesca Passa, just 2 personal fouls in the game. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. This Team USA leads the way over Team Italy, 84-57. Burrell into Beckers. Beckers, 1 dribble right. It's been the streak since 2 years old has been broken.
And that's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Probably first page of tomorrow newspapers and website and social media.
Probably already on Twitter. Here's Passa, drives. A foul called there on Miss Caitlin Clark. That's her 4th personal foul of the game as Mariella Santucci drives, Passa. Francesca Passa drives to the hoop. Passa so quick, and you see Caitlin Clark just from behind kind of gets her on the arm. It'll send Passa to the line for 2 shots. Francesca Passa has been playing pro in Europe since 2022. So about 3-4 years of experience for her playing pro. This is her 3rd event with the senior team, and she's one of my favorite players to watch on this Team Italy team.
For sure, for sure. She's definitely one of the best point guards in the tournament, no doubt. And she missed a couple of free throws now.
Caitlin Clark doing her best Chelsea Gray impression. What a finish. Showing the handles, the turnaround jumper. Caitlin Clark doing the mid-range as well. She's got 9 points, 100% from the field.
Especially against a very good defender in Passa.
Iriafin down with the steal. Paige Beckers wide open, and the crowd goes crazy. Just under 2 minutes to play now. Madeira hands off to Santucci. Turns the corner on Plum. Santucci pulls up from the free throw line off the glass, is good for 2 points. And Mariella Santucci's got 9 points and counting as USA throws it just a bit long as Caitlin Clark puts her hand up and says, "My bad, Paige. Just thought you were a little faster."
Yeah, and I think Santucci called the glass too, so we give a double value to that shot.
I heard it. Bassa drives, kicks. Kaczmarek, no good, and another rebound there for Kiki Iriafen. That's her third rebound of the game. Clark off the Iriafen screen, pulls up for three, and there's nothing but net. Once Caitlin Clark gets hot, that hand is flaming, and I don't know if you're able to put it out in the last 1 minute of action here.
Cannot miscommunicate defensively on Caitlin Clark. Better to put 2 players than no players.
Burrell, the steal, the drive, and Passa called with the foul. Kind of an awkward play there, but Burrell will be rewarded with a trip to the line. She's scoreless tonight. Could be her first couple points for Team USA. Passa, her third personal foul of the game, sends Ray Burrell to the line. Ray Burrell was the 9th overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft, currently playing for the LA Sparks. Misses both free throws, but Paige Beckers gets the board, hands it over to Caitlin Clark, and Clark looking to add to her assist total. Gets the ball right back. She wants the screen from Iriafen. Gets the screen, passes to Iriafen, but it's off her leg. Mariela Santucci turns the corner. Just cannot connect. Tries to get it back from Iriafen. Here's Caitlin Clark now running the point. Clark to Plum. Plum cutting baseline over to Burrell. Burrell drives, a nice sidestep there. There we go. Ray Burrell's first bucket of the game.
Another great Euro step for the typical fourth quarter player for Team USA. She only plays in the fourth quarter.
Team USA gonna dribble this one out. Or not even dribble, you see the ball there at half court. But at the end of this one, it's Team USA 93, Italy 59. A good showing by both teams. The first win under head coach Nate Tibbetts. A good effort by Team Italy with 59 points. Leading the way for Team Italy with 9 points, Mariela Santucci as well as Lorella Kubai. On the other end, in points, leading the way for Team USA is Kalia Copper, who's got 15. 2 players have 12, both Paige Beckers and Caitlin Clark, and 2 players have 11, Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young. Paige Beckers leads the way for Team USA, or excuse me, doesn't lead the way. She has 12 points. Like I said, Kalia Copper has 15. But assists-wise, Chelsea Gray has 8 assists, Erica Hamby with 5. Great team showing here by Team USA. As you see, Chelsea Gray, all smiles, blowing a kiss to her baby in the stand who made his way down to Puerto Rico. Let's take a look at some of the best plays from the fourth quarter. Plum, unstoppable, 9 points for her tonight in the 93-59 win. Madeira has been one of the best shooters here. 3 points, 3 rebounds for her in this one. You see Angel Reese get going, but Paige Beckers had herself a quarter. Couple dribbles, pulls up, and Paige dangerous. Dangerous in the open court is Francesca Passa for Team Italy. And every single one of Olbis Andre's 9 points came in the fourth quarter. As you look at another Paige Beckers pull-up. Caitlin Clark ends the game with 12 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. Good outing from hers. She's had 3 straight great games. The first one, 17 and 12 assists, and then against Puerto Rico, 8 points, 2 assists. And Ray Burrell comes in and gets her first bucket of the game late in this one. So USA takes the top spot. 3-0, the only undefeated team other than Spain, and Spain comes up next against Puerto Rico, against the hometown Puerto Rican team. And if Spain is able to win, you see the qualified teams for the World Cup. If Spain is able to win the next game here against Puerto Rico, they will officially stamp their ticket to the World Cup in Berlin, Germany. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. It'll be Spain taking on Puerto Rico.